Hello, people, if anyone's there. Anyway, gonna play some Persona 4
Welcome to
Arena.
the Velvet Room.
What's up, Frank?
This place exists between dream and reality.
Very well.
There we go. Fortunately, the license plate was determined quickly and we got through our first destination.
And the interrogation of the suspects?
It's begun, but all of them are claiming that their memories at the time are very foggy, so they've been sent in for evaluation. The psychologists who interviewed them think it's possible they're not lying.
So none of the 5 have any memories of what happened during the hijacking.
Normally that would seem preposterous. There may have been some hypnotic effect, but even then...
We're dealing with someone after materials from Ergo Research. They'll likely be very well informed about shadows and the mind. Knowing that, it doesn't seem so strange. It would also explain the extreme lengths they went to create a decoy. What else do we know?
Feels so good to hear Persona 3 music again.
Since the cage storing the 5th generation is too large to transport by personal auto, we narrowed our search to large vehicles that left the airport. That, combined with the testimony from our observer and data from the transmitter, allowed us to pinpoint the vehicle in question. The police are already pursuing it via the N system. This is the most recent photo.
Yeah, let's have it turn it
The
to the
Inaba area. Wasn't this the place where...
Yes, our routine investigation last year rated the potential shadow activity in the area at level 4.
Let's talk about the stolen 5th generation unit. I guess, as the 7th generation, would be her younger sister.
A sister. My older sister.
I'd like to know why she was sealed.
5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris. The records show her to be the first model fitted with an artificial personality.
In other words, she has a heart?
There's no knowing if it was developed enough to call it that. She seems to have been made to gather test data rather than actual field use.
What are her combat capabilities?
She wasn't given firearms, since her regulatory system was inadequate. So she was instead loaded with some kind of special equipment. Unfortunately, the majority of the records pertaining to her are missing, which means that's the extent of our knowledge.
Special equipment?
We also don't know why she was sealed. Many of the documents regarding the old Ergo research were lost, probably to cover up incriminating evidence. We don't even know what she looks like. All we do know is that she was a life-sized android.
We'll just have to find out along the way.
Interesting.
I'll need these 3 individuals' cooperations. I'd like to join them in the field.
Are you sure about this?
Try not to make a scene when fetching them. Not all of them are part of our organization.
The eye nuts.
And I guess, frankly, I think we can assume that there'll be combat involved. Will you be all right with that?
I thank you for your concern, but I'll be fine. I will do my duty.
Well then, once we can confirm our target is headed to Inaba, we'll depart at once.
Okay. May 3rd, 2012. As we get ready to depart for Inaba, Mitsuru-san and I go over last minute details inside the police station. Pessimism seeps into my heart as I wait. I begin muttering to myself.
Will we be able to find Labris? My sister?
Will we be able to save her? Isn't that what you really want to ask? Don't worry. As I mentioned to Akihiko, fighting Labris is not our priority. The reason I formed this shadow operative team is to save lives. We will find her, whatever it takes, and bring her back. We can do this.
Yes. I'm sorry to be so pessimistic.
Those feelings you have for Labris, you should tell her when you see her.
I will.
Friends bound by trust are irreplaceable indeed.
What?
What?
How's it that?
Mitsuru-san, our activities are supposed to be undercover, correct?
Yes.
For undercover missions, it will be necessary to keep all personnel and vehicles from being noticed.
Right.
Mitsuru-san, may I say something that I've been meaning to say for a while now?
No.
Understood.
All I told them was to give us a car with enough space.
Our contact has arrived.
Oh my. This was not our designated meeting area, yet he has discovered us.
You want to know how I did it?
We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Kurosawa.
Long time no see, miss. And Aegis, was it?
Indeed. It has been a while.
Oh, sorry for staring. A humanoid weapon. I was skeptical when I heard, but seeing you in person doesn't leave any room for doubt.
I'm sorry that I kept it hidden back then.
It's all right. It would have caused more of a headache if you'd gone around looking like that. Seeing you laugh like that makes it harder to believe you're a machine.
I shouldn't make you stand while we talk. Please, get in.
Ah, sorry. I haven't seen you in a while, so I had a lot to say.
So I was muted the whole time. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like, welcome, Nicola. Welcome, Warlock. It's not that, my voice isn't that great, so, well, thanks.
I found out quite a bit regarding the case you had me look into.
I'm doing
First, I reviewed the
okay.
report on the incidents from last year.
My room's hot.
One of the
for some
suspects
reason.
mentioned the word persona.
How about you? I love cases of
So what
suicide.
went on here last year?
It's probably related, but I wasn't done there. Parts of this guy's testimony were even more outlandish. If you can take what's in the record at face value, it seems Persona users can enter TVs within the Inaba region.
Enter TVs? What does that mean?
Just what it sounds like. You physically stick your body into the screen and go inside. He claimed there was another world in the TV, and dropping people inside it was the method behind last year's murders.
This all sounds rather absurd. I'm surprised it was included in the police report.
I got in touch with the detective in charge at the time and said the same thing. Apparently the report was filed by a young partner of his at the time. He'd entertained the wildest testimonies like this one.
He sounds like quite the oddball.
If this was what really went on, the police would have had no chance cracking it. But that Detective Dojima is one shrewd guy. Even with all the supernatural hocus-pocus surrounding the case, he caught the culprit.
Kurosawa-san's eyes. He seems to be
That's
tired.
all I have for you right now. I should be going. I doubt either of us has time to reminisce over the old days. It's funny though. I thought the fighting was over, but you guys surprise me every time I see you.
There's so much talking, man. Give me a second. And I'm back.
Thank you very much, Officer Kurosawa. Why don't we at least see you off?
Oh, that's all right. I've got my own car. I doubt
Not
my
my
department would
department.
appreciate your taste. If I ever showed up for work in something like this, I'd be the talk of the force until the day I retired.
The news about.
Mitsuru-san, this could be bad. Our sense of social aptitude is in question.
Can't deny that.
What should we do now?
Yes. First, we'll need to test the claim that Persona users can enter TVs.
I think this reminds me of something looking at the area again, although I heard it had called the vehicle disposal site. There are also household electronics such as refrigerators discarded here. And a corner is a stack of TVs.
There is a discarded TV over there. If the environment does not matter, we can use it to test the phenomenon.
Yeah, there's story mode for different characters, and this is, I'm doing one of the Persona 3 characters' story lines. They don't exactly sync up
Wait, I
for some
guess.
reason.
Don't worry. I'm just going to touch it.
Although I seem to be touching it, I feel no resistance from its surface. I push my hand forward a little more. A weak light runs across the screen and my forearm sinks through it.
Amazing!
Into it. Oh, you finished Arkham City. That's cool. I like Arkham City for the most part. I think the story is a bit messy.
Interesting. It's exactly as the police
Oh, it
report
has
said. What's it
a
like
lot
inside?
of good
Do you
moments.
feel anything?
I like Arkham Origins a lot
Not particularly.
because of how it's written.
It's the same as mine. It's hard to say
I like the story
definitively since
and
this is
some of
my
the
first encounter
fights.
with it. But I believe this
I never
reading is
played it
from a
on release, so I
personality
don't
module.
Know about the glitchiness and stuff.
Does that mean our retrieval target is inside the TV?
Yeah, I like the
Sounds like
Alfred
fun.
and Bruce scenes. The one where... Oh, it's Akihiko. The one where he says, I'm the reason why criminals wait for the sun to rise. That was a good line.
Is that Akihiko?
You didn't show up at the rendezvous point, so I went looking and found you here. This whole TV thing is pretty interesting.
I don't know why this man has become half naked after Persona 3. He was a student boxing champion in his school days and a staunch ally. Powerful even without his persona. He is also a second collaborator on this
It's
case.
been a while, Akihiko-san.
Yeah, good seeing you.
Akihiko, what on earth are you wearing? Just what were you doing overseas?
Didn't I tell you that I was on a training expedition?
Don't tell me you came here from the airport like that. Does the concept of keeping a low profile mean nothing to you?
Mitsuru-san, I
At least
believe
they
we have
acknowledge
lost
it.
the right to complain about that.
As a result, his aggressive personality and love of a challenge seems to be the same as always. He gives a cocky smile and smacks his palm with a fist.
Anyway, we can get inside from that TV, right? And what are we waiting for?
Still the same Akihiko. We don't know the situation inside yet, and we'll need a secure means of getting out.
So what? If we want to get this Labrys back, someone has to go inside, right?
Well, that's...
Our target hijacked a plane to throw her into a TV in this town. If we sit on our hands, it's possible we'll be put in serious danger. We're different from how we used to be. We made the choice to fight shadows as professionals. That's why I traveled around the world and trained harder than ever. And now that something's actually come up, you're hesitating? We agreed to do this. I'm ready to stake my life on the mission.
Akihiko-san's opinion is a bit strong, but he's not incorrect. It's probable that Akihiko-san understands that being slightly forceful is his role, because Mitsuru takes caution seriously as the ultimate authority in this case. She frequently second-guesses herself. I've seen Akihiko's words cut through her hesitation in the past. It shows his trust in Mitsuru not to make decisions in error.
All right. Wait right here. I need to go make a phone call first.
I guess
Okay,
Persona
make it
4
quick.
is a good summer game, since it's so long. It really depends on what you do in the game, to be fair. Because of how much side content there is.
The other members will wait here in the car.
Yeah. If we all barge in and something happens, we'll be devastated.
Now that you mention it, at least one of us should
This
be
game
staying
shouldn't
behind
have
as well.
too
I
many,
am not staying.
or any Persona 4 Golden spoilers. Apart from characters,
Us three will
I
be
guess.
plenty. We'll end this in a flash. No problem.
The same as always. Although, we have no idea what might be waiting for us on the other side. Don't get careless.
Right.
This situation, it brings back memories.
I doubt this game story would make sense if you haven't played Persona 3 or 4. Anyway,
Ready!
Mitsuru's wife, by the way. Just saying. Cool. Someone watching them? Of course.
Why enter the TV?
It's Naoto.
What's going on?
Okay. I'm surrounded by a white light that strains most of my senses to their limits. A portion of my senses indicate that I'm currently in a state similar to freefall. I can't tell up and down from left and right. This continues for a while. Eventually my functions slowly recover. I find myself in an unknown room sitting with one knee up. I quickly stand and check my surroundings.
Is this the music room of a school?
I can see a music stand and grand piano and blackboard and portraits. There's an air of exaggerated theatrics to it, but I may not be far from the truth. Is this the world inside the TV? After the surreality of entering a TV screen, this comes as quite a surprise.
No sign of Mitsuru-san or Akihiko-san. Did they land elsewhere? So much noise. I can't contact anyone like this.
I spy an unknown yet bewitching babe. How unexpected! Unexpected! Case 04, unintended intruder. Entering elimination process.
A human?
Now!
It's Troy Baker.
Jeez, decided to open right then. This makes no damn sense.
Are you alright? You seem to be unharmed.
The young man looks back at me, a steely gaze while fixing his bleached hair with his fingers. His behavior does not seem to be that of one who came in pursuit of me.
Never seen you before.
I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Aegis.
Yeah, Troy Baker's everywhere. He doesn't even bother changing his voice. I mean, sometimes he does, but he sounds the same in everything.
I'm a transfer student.
No one
I
knows
have
at least
blue eyes, blonde
has
hair.
range. I don't really mind it, it's just sometimes he takes it. Sometimes it's very obvious.
Gatling cannon.
Takes me out of it.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry, forget what I said. In the past, that prepared explanation for students has been effective, but no longer.
Okay. Anyways, I'm Kanji Tatsumi. This mean you're my next opponent?
Opponent? What do you mean?
I've never watched
What do I
Naruto
mean?
in
I'm
dub,
talking about a scrap.
except the movie Land of Snow.
You mean a fight?
And I didn't know
But
Yuri
we have
Lowenthal
only met
was
Tatsumi-san.
Sasuke evil.
Actually,
was
where are we?
Enough blabbering, you machine. What's a fake girl like you doing calling me
I don't
by
mind
my
the style
name?
of Naruto that much.
I was
worried I might have to go up against my senpai. But I ain't gonna hold back against a robot like you.
Thinking of a calm mind and others include great things, attitude, blah blah blah.
Not gonna do anything. I'll make the first move. Take Mikazuchi!
A persona?
Yuri is everywhere as well. Just not as popular.
Nice dodge. Except you got at least a little bit
I remember
of fight
hearing
in
his
you.
voice everywhere in Hitman 1 NPCs.
There is no avoiding this fight. I cannot fall here.
Nice.
Finally.
Oh no. Hey.
Damage sustained. The battle is
I don't know what I'm doing. I play this game stuff on my phone.
Is it over already? I understand. Will they strike?
I think I'll see the chat.
Completely on the offensive. This won't be bad. The opponent still standing firm. In the end, the victor was no surprise.
Is it better now? Or too loud?
Are you all right, Tatsumi-san?
Surprisingly, Troy isn't a big role. Well, every role in Persona 4 is a big role, so I guess he is a big role. Yuri as well.
Whoa! Hands off!
I'm sorry. If you can't stand, then I'll carry you.
What I like most about the Persona games is like their freedom to act.
Whoa! Damn! You're a hell of a lot stronger than you look. Whoa!
It feels more real.
Like a bride or something.
This is the spousal method of carrying.
It is the bridal. Whoa, wait a second. Pretty much the same thing.
Tatsumi-san, you seem completely fine.
That's what I've been saying. Stop with the Tatsumi-san crap. It's making my skin crawl. Just call me Kanji.
You don't object to being called that? I'm an artificial person, after all.
Huh? Who cares? If I say it's fine, then it's fine. And will you put me down already?
Well then, Kanji-san, allow me to ask again. Where are we? And what did you mean by opponent?
Huh? You're not an enemy that Ted set up for me?
Ted. Are you referring to the bear who appeared on the monitor?
This is a fighting tournament. Only the winners get to keep going. I lost this time. But oh well. Wouldn't make it in the big leagues.
That sounds like something Akihiko-san would say.
Huh?
Sorry, I was just talking to myself.
Gotta say, you packed one hell of a punch. Got me real good.
Punch? But I didn't throw any punches.
So no, the rest of this tournament ain't gonna be so easy. My senpai are waiting up ahead.
There are more people here. Could you estimate how many?
Intruders are Persona users. Due to difficulties in elimination, they will be acknowledged as valid targets. Woohoo! What a box! To join in on our fun? I'm A-okay with that if you're up for a little fighting. I'll wait for you in the next arena up ahead.
I really want Persona 5 Arena, because this is fun.
Oh, silly me. If you're cutting in, you don't know who I am. I am General Teddy. Remember that name well.
Bum, bum, bum. Spooky music. Would definitely be fun, Persona 5 Arena, if Arc System makes it, because they make the best fighting games.
What?
But it's up to Atlas, really. Yeah, that's probably what they do with Persona 5 Arena. Get cast from Persona 3 and 4, fight against each other. Maybe Persona 1 and 2, but Atlas apparently likes to forget about those games. I mean, this game is Persona 3 and 4 crossover, even though it's a Persona 4 game. But I like it. Kinda like Smash Bros type beat with a character from various Persona titles. Yeah. This is basically Smash Bros, but without the gameplay of, you know, Arc System games.
Oh well.
Yeah, but that would be really cool to play. Community tournaments would be sick.
I recognize this place.
That's...
Huh? Who are you? Of course. No, I am not. Really? Then you mind letting me go? I'm the student council president. I can't be letting people run wild at this school.
Yeah, it'd be like Smash Bros in terms of crossing over, but then there'd probably be a canon story as well. Because Persona, this game is canon, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is a sequel of this game that takes place a day after this game, but with more characters. So I'm excited to play that as well. I should really burn through my backlog, but I really want to play this game.
That you don't recall entering a TV? A TV? Listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm kind of in a hurry here.
I feel like Persona is going to become a yearly franchise because of how successful it's been.
Who are you? Who? What'd you stop me for if you didn't even...
I really hope they announce a remake this year.
What hole have you been hiding in?
They probably announce it for Japan first, and then we'll have to wait, like always.
Are we done now?
Because Persona 5 Scramble wouldn't be counted as a year from this game. It would be last year, I guess. 2019, I forget when it came out in Japan.
Please.
It must have come out before Persona 5 Royal. I'm confused, I don't know.
It seems I am forced to try a different route.
I don't know if a Persona 4 Golden port would count either, because Sega's the one pushing for that. Atlas don't really care about ports, apparently.
This is impossible.
I find it weird, if Royal was first in Japan, why did they make Scramble? This is a lot of reading. Oh, cutscene? Oh.
They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince! The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Yeah, so Scramble 2020, Royal 2019. I feel like we'll get a new Persona game this year, but for Japan. And then we'll have to wait until next year for it to get localized. I'm not sure if it will be like a remake, probably spin-off game. I feel like they'll announce something. I hope they announce a remake this year. I'll take any remake. Persona 3 most of all, but I don't know about Persona 3 because when the Persona 4 Golden port was leaked for Steam, Persona 3 Portable port was leaked as well, but they didn't announce that. So who knows what they're planning? All we can do now is just wait.
I heard that you're elbowing in on the tournament. Suits me fine. Let's do this. Huh?
I will fight on one condition.
Which is
Interesting. He answered me like another
That you
conversation.
immediately release all these students from this school, or rather from this world. If you do that, I will
Yeah, I'd want Persona 3 Remake most of all. Because I think that could do with a good remake. Because I already mentioned why. I'd also want to play Persona 1 and 2, but I don't know how they'd... Because if they remake it, they'll have to incorporate the social links and confidences and stuff. And that's not really a thing in the Persona 1 and 2. I think Persona 2 has 2 games.
Come on! Even if the crowd was still here, would you not have hit back when I hit you? No. The safety of the people must be prioritized above all else. Ha! That's pretty cool of you, actually. But self-sacrifice doesn't mean much coming from a machine. They can just fix you right up. Oh, that's right. It doesn't even count as self-sacrifice for a machine. It's just what you're programmed to do.
Yeah, Persona 1 and 2 is just palaces and dungeon crawling. And people will get pissed. Very upset.
Really? That's such a weird thing to program into a weapon. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I wish I could play Persona 1 and 2, but like, it's not fun.
Well, that's fine with me. Means I can fight you without pulling any punches. If I must.
No! Nice. Yeah, Persona 3 I played portable, but I only finished it with cheats because the combat was annoying, and Tartarus sucks ass. I feel like Persona 5 isn't the best Persona to start with because you're used to the palace level design, and the palaces have like nice traversal and puzzles and shit. But with Persona 4 you have dungeons, which is just corridors going and finding the stairs to the next floor and doing that over and over until you reach the villain of that dungeon. And there's like no checkpoints either, so if you leave halfway through you have to start from the beginning, I think. I don't remember.
I may seem like a ridiculous machine to you, but
Persona 3 was just mementos
I never said that.
without a car. And you had to find each level, each floor was just finding the stairs 220 times. It's not fun. So if they remake it, I really hope they fix Tartarus.
That reminds me, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Aegis.
Looks like we let our fists say too much before we opened our mouths.
Yeah, in terms of gameplay, I think Persona 5 is the best.
Yep. Oh, you can just call me Chie.
The carnivore who's discarded womanhood.
But people seem to like hating Persona 5. I don't know why. Maybe it gives them a sense of prestige. Like, oh, I played Persona 4. I like it more. I'm a real fan.
Anyways, are you, seriously a machine? No fooling?
Because I don't really have a favorite Persona. I mean,
Created as a weapon for a certain purpose.
it may
be difficult to explain.
I like the story of 4, the story and characters of 4 the most, but 5 and 3 are very close. Like, really, it's neck and neck with Persona 4. But Persona 4 just slightly edges it out.
Can you tell me what this place, this world?
Because each game has really good soundtrack and story.
I heard the rumor about going inside TVs and ended up here.
And each soundtrack of each game like fits the tone and the setting.
Where should I start? I don't know exactly how it works, but this place is supposedly a realm formed by human thought.
By thought? Does that mean this is someone's mental landscape?
I guess so.
Then we physically entered a mental world through a TV, no less? How can this be?
To tell the truth, I never understood it so well myself. There was this insane monster thing around town up until early spring. It created this whole world, and I got my persona because of what happened in here. Come to think of it, all this stuff should have been over and done with. But you see that ad showing on the monitor over there? It suddenly started getting shown on TV in reality.
The thing I hate most about Persona fans is the amount of gatekeeping there is.
Your friends are here as well.
And how if you say Persona 5 was your first game, they just look at you with disgust. Like, damn.
But they're acting so weird.
Like, I can understand wanting it to remain like a niche kind of franchise, but don't you want your favorite franchise to like succeed?
Sorry, listen to me, babbling away. Do you think you can find this person you're looking for? Actually, could whoever it is get in here? I don't think normal people can enter the TV.
But I also understand, like,
I've already encountered one such person, but
the annoying fans who, or fake fans that haven't played the games, begging for ports on Switch. The Goombas is very, it's hilarious.
You mean the girl who was calling herself the student council president? Yeah, I saw her too. She was yelling into a bullhorn to stop this foolishness, but then she ran off saying she was
Yeah, JoJo fans are weird. I mean, it's very popular now. It's not all underground.
are you acquainted with her?
No, I don't know her. It's funny, that girl said she was elected last week. But if I remember right, our student council president was a guy.
That's a shame. JoJo fans ruined it. Yeah, I can see that. At least, fortunately myself, when I first watched it, I didn't really I didn't care about the fandom that much.
I'd like it if you could come along, but
I know, I can't leave here, right? I'll stay put for now.
I will
Yeah.
come back for you later. You may find it hard to trust me, but
No, I believe you. I've been through so much over this past year that I'm pretty confident I can read people. Honestly, though, what other choice do I have? If you run into any of my
JoJo
friends,
is
tell
my
them I'm
favorite,
okay.
top favorite animes, and even I am kind of yeah. I like JoJo for the most part. I think part 3 is the weakest for me because it's just it feels like filler, even though it's all canon. It was so boring, except for a few episodes. Part 4 is my favorite part for sure. I liked part 1 and 2, and then my friend who enjoyed JoJo started speaking in JoJo references. I feel sorry for you.
You don't need to talk like
That's awful.
cheers, son.
Don't look at me like that. You're embarrassing me. Come on, get going. Go! Hurry!
Wait, what did she say?
Yes, I'll see you later.
Hey. Nice. Yeah, part 4 is amazing. I loved part 4 a lot. Part 5 I enjoyed, but then the ending, it felt weird, out of place. Because they finished the story and then you have a flashback and it's just like, couldn't you have put that before? That didn't really feel like an ending.
Guess you hear. Can you hear me? I guess.
I should read part 6 and 7.
Mitsuru-san?
Yeah, definitely. Part 5 was definitely enjoyable.
It's been quite a while since I last used my persona in this manner. To think it would be useful in a place like this.
There's Persona 3 Tartarus music.
Is Akihiko-san with you?
No, we were separated, but I can still sense it. I doubt he'll be defeated that easily. I'm sure you're aware by now, but although we came in search of Labyrinth, we appear to have been dragged into another incident. Don't worry about meeting up for now. Under the present conditions, we'd only end up fighting amongst ourselves.
I just want a Tokyo Ghoul reboot anime like former Alchemist Brotherhood.
I don't know how Labyrinth ties into this situation yet, but be careful.
Which voice? Mitsuru? Mitsuru is voiced by Tara Platt, who also voices Captain Watanabe in Spider-Man, who's also the wife of Yuri Lowenthal. I want to see Mitsuru and Yosuke interact.
Naturally, of the three of you, you're the one I encounter first.
He shrugs his shoulders. Naruto Shirogane.
You know about us?
Rip. Your friend has to study. Damn. How long until Attack on Titan? 2 hours and 40 minutes, I guess. 37 minutes, if we're going to be specific.
To be frank, watching you fills me with pity. Perhaps the kindest thing to do would be to give you a merciful end. Your existence is inherently a deception, isn't it? You're a machine, And a weapon on top of that. Yet you look human. Those who meet you think you're human. You even seem to believe it yourself. You were built to consider yourself human in order to activate the ability to wield a persona. Your appearance and your heart are only prerequisites for that power. I'm sure you've realized it already. You will never find the means to cross the gap between the human heart and your mechanical frame. No matter how much you want love, you'll never earn it. At best, people grow fond of you. The more I consider the matter, the more I genuinely pity you. I'd best hurry up and put an end to your pathetic life.
Let's get it. No, come on, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. Yeah, the animations in this game are really nice. Shame it's not proper 1080p. I'm playing in 720 upscale to 1080 or 4K on a 1080 monitor.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
At least it's not hard to stream.
Have some means of fogging our senses. Were you suspecting that as well?
Yes.
Then we are in agreement. Its aim appears to be to make friends fight one another. Though it's a mystery to me as to why it would do such a thing. But the battle is over and the interference has been lifted. Given past examples, the pattern is clear. How about it? Why don't we talk things over? I am Naoto Shirogane. I work as a detective. I agreed to act as an observer for the police regarding the special cargo, met with Kirijo-san beforehand, and accompanied her to the airport.
So that's how you knew about us. I recall seeing you in the introductory video, along with the other competitors.
They're good friends of mine. I attend Yasogami High, the same school as them.
I see. So after you finished your business and returned to your hometown, that video appeared on TV. Is that correct?
That's right. At least that's what I should say if I wanted to feign innocence.
What?
The real reason I came here is because I was tailing you. It was for a secret investigation.
For who?
Naturally, I cannot reveal my client or what their aims are, but I'm sure you have your own secrets to keep. What do you think? As long as we're in the same boat, why not cooperate?
Very mysterious.
I see. It would not be wise to continue to stand in each other's way in this situation.
Except not
How
his
much
sons.
do you know about this world?
Your friend told me it's a realm formed by human thought. In which case, why a school?
This place varies according to people's mental state. When someone enters it directly, they have a much stronger effect on it. For a normal person with no persona-based resistances, a dangerous situation will arise where their shadow goes berserk. That happened frequently in the case I was involved with last year. This false school may have something to do with it. I assume you have a theory already?
Yes. Thank you very much.
I love the Persona music, man.
Would you mind telling me something? Why did you tell me about your secret agenda?
I suppose because it wouldn't be fair otherwise. Given that I cannot leave here and must trust my friend's fate to you, it would be unfair to continue deceiving you. But not only that, you carry out your duties with little care for your
My true appearance?
Consider it a sign of my respect for that. Aika-san, I ask only one thing of you.
That is my intention.
Thank you. I'll wait here, secure in knowing that.
The Persona music makes me feel a certain way.
I'm curious though, when you refer to your
This music is, oh my god.
do you mean the fact that you are a woman?
What?
Am I mistaken?
Oh, well...
Your clothing hides.
What are you...
Hey, enough!
Would you like to know your current measurement?
That's quite...
Never mind, little old...
How did we get so off subject? If you're going to go, please hurry and leave.
I just really love hearing Persona 3 music and Persona 4 at the same time. It's amazing. Makes me want to play Persona Q2, but that game is... it's only in Japanese, which I wouldn't mind, but prefer it in English. Persona 3's rapping is... I don't mind it. It's not like lyrically amazing. I enjoy it for what it is. Lotus Juice is a cool guy.
Ain't it obvious?
But yeah, it's not amazing, but it's not bad, I guess.
But I guess this is all in a day's work for a student council president. We'll look back on it and laugh, right? You
I don't really know what he's saying for the most part.
That's because I love my school. Even the chores are fun for me. The reason I wanted to be president is because of that. Oh, it can be rough when things get out of hand like this.
But it's dangerous here. You must leave at once. Won't you?
What? You're worried about me?
This girl's voice is very weird. Sounds very New York.
I'll be fine.
No,
Very
that's not what I mean.
Brooklyn, like, I don't know, the New York boroughs. Or their accents.
Your clothes are pretty out there.
Or maybe it's Boston, I don't know.
Some of these students won't listen
Boston.
to a word I say. But I feel like I gotta be here.
You gotta be here.
No. I wanna be here.
Even if it puts you in danger?
You're really a drama queen, aren't you? Who's to say I'm in danger for sure? Besides, even if you're right,
They feel so out of place, this accent.
I always wanted to go to school with everyone, just like normal. That's all.
Does that imply you couldn't do so before?
You're asking me that now? Honestly? Back then, Huh?
What's wrong?
Weird.
What the hell?
Ooh. Sorry, I'm not feeling so good all of a sudden. Yeah.
What?
What the hell?
Are these Labrys's memories?
I like this music a lot.
What was that just now? Are you sure you want to take that girl out of here? This is the only place she can fit in. No one will understand her once she steps outside. But she can't become human either. So she has no other choice but to wallow in this illusory school. Pitiable, isn't she? But this is the only way she can be happy. Are you going to take that from her? What will you do after you take her from here? How cruel. No wonder she ran away. Ran away? What are you...
Where are you?
You don't mean... You finally figured it out? Labrys wasn't brought here by some sinister mastermind. She escaped on her own and came here. That can't be. The suspects in the hijacking case... I'm sure you've seen the opponents you fought so far robbed of their sanity. Have you forgotten already? You're saying that was Labrys's doing too? Yes. Her heart gave birth to this world, and that power is one of her abilities, from some special equipment. With a power like that, wouldn't it be simple to control a number of ordinary people? It does seem strange to go to so much trouble to come to a place like this. If she did in fact do this, then she must face herself. What gives you the right to say that? You've experienced suffering before too.
I love this song.
Knowing that you can never be human. Even if there was someone you consider to be worth fighting for, you can't be a real companion to them.
Hi Kim, welcome.
That's why you chose to protect them as a weapon.
I'll just let it play. Thanks for following me.
What do you know about me? Mere words will not cause me to abandon hope. A brave bluff. But a tool like yourself can never be a true partner for a human. Doesn't your heart yearn to be by their side and to be loved? It hurts so much that I wish I could go back to how I was before I gained a heart. Has that really never once crossed your mind? I think not. That pain will never completely disappear. It will always fester inside you. Isn't that right? Even if you take Labrys away, the same will happen to her. She'll become just like you. Is that a fate you want for her? You see, here you can have anything, as long as you look away from the truth. That doesn't just go for Labrys, but for you too. Even the things you have lost forever. Here, you can have them. What are you?
I caught myself off realizing that I am becoming fascinated with the voice. This isn't good. I cannot let the voice deceive me. I must get its speak off in my sights first. Now you mention it, I can't unhear it now as either, so I hate you. Thanks.
I'll take away your suffering.
I forgot about it, but thanks.
Pardon my interruption of this
Oh,
seemingly trivial conversation.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth walked right in and standing in the centre of the room. There is nothing outwardly abnormal about her pose, but it is as imposing as a battle stance. She opens her thick leather-bound book, then smiles dauntlessly at the other me.
Excuse me, but I would like a word with this lady over here.
Oh yeah, I did beat the shit out of her. It was very easy and fun.
The two of us, I must resort to giving you a hearty thrashing with my book. It's a hardcover, leather-bound edition, and is quite powerful. Enough to do over 4 digits on average, I'd say.
Without warning, the pages from the open book overflow with light.
I don't believe this.
Dawami's face flinches in pain, and she vanishes into thin air while spitting a curse. Did she cease to exist? I can no longer pick up any readings on her. The tension leaves my body and I collapse to the ground. While I am there, Elizabeth walks towards me. I first met her 2 years ago. Her attire is somewhat strange at the place I met her was even stranger. Her blue room, this is the only way to describe that mystical place. Its residents called it the Velvet Room. I do not believe it is at all part of the real world. There Elizabeth was one who governs power. She helped me to grow spiritually by introducing me to the power of personas. I never imagined that she would leave that room, let alone that I would run into her here. Yet her appearance here has saved me.
I'm sorry for that. Thank you for saving me.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. She stares straight at me, then lets out a long sigh of disappointment.
I was on a journey for personal reasons, but I sensed some extraordinary powers clashing against each other. I came to see what all the fuss was about. Only to be met with this
Where's
bitter
Margaret?
disappointment.
The best girl of the Velvet Room.
Prodigious goldfish-like memory. It seems that I must once again ascertain what you are truly capable of.
Grunts.
Well, here goes. The cards will decide your fate.
Woo! Another session of button mashing. It's cool. No. Nice. Easy. I mean, I guess she is. She freaks me out, if I'm honest. I mean, if you look into her eyes, it's very scary.
You are indeed neither man nor any ordinary machine. You are truly singular. But then can anyone be said to be the same as anybody else? People anguish over the gulf between themselves and others, and the lack of any who could possibly understand. How is their situation different from yours? What defines life is not death, but bonds. That is the answer you once reached. Then take that to heart and go forth. Remember that your bonds will remain unbroken, giving you the strength to withstand any suffering.
My bonds.
Persona is always about friendship,
I too am currently on an endless journey,
and that's why it's so good.
but I anticipate that you will become a compatriot of mine, unbound by the limitations of time. I hope that you will not be led astray by trivial things. With that, I bid you good luck.
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown a rich new experience and found a home of all the friends that I've made. I've become a part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one.
There are rules to this tournament delineating behavior after a match.
I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
I shall be on my way.
Yes, I memorized the quote. Don't judge me.
She remains a complete enigma. It may be true that this world can grant one's true desire. But I want Labrys to see past herself to a world where other people matter. Even if one discards their bonds
the
to
friends
avoid pain,
made along the way.
all that awaits is a numb, desert-like future with no promise. I thought as she did once, so I'm sure I can understand her. I want to form a bond with Labrys.
Think of it that way sheds light on things. Of course, I can control my persona and have some tolerance for this world, but the heart cannot be easily destabilized. If the same thing happened to Labrys, as someone realized the dangers involved, I patiently suppress these thoughts and dash out the whole way. Teddy is dripping with sauce. He's got the drip. Eventually, I can tell the end is near, so I prepare myself. Someone inside, I cautiously say, blah, blah, blah. This kind of sounds like Kingdom Hearts music. Chatty, oh my god. I can't believe you said that. Now it's just persona. General Teddy. It's Yosuke. Ooh, Rize. Now, what Chie-san told me. Chie-san said that Rize-san was originally their friend, in which case she may actually be another victim. General Teddy gives me a cruel smile, squints at his eyes, and speaks.
What a shame. You gave it a try, but there's no way anyone would understand you. Huh? At least one of them has to understand how I feel. Isn't that what you thought? The important part is that you still refuse to remember?
Yeah. I've seen this cutscene 2 times already. He's actually Teddy now. He was actually a girl this whole time.
I am a shadow. The true self.
No way. That's...
It's Laura Bailey.
She has my face.
It's perfectly normal warlock. It's just a robot. It's
No! Taking that form, huh? Well, you have a point. I do have the power to confuse people's senses. Warp what they're seeing. Twist.
That's how you made my senpai fight each other.
Of the things you're
I like that Laura Bailey has been Rizé in every game apart from the dancing game.
No, I'm not like you.
Huh? What do you mean?
And how did I come to have these special powers? Why, it's because I have them.
It was weird, to say the least. But it was better than Aloy. And we all know, I'm not gonna even speak about it. It makes I'm gonna throw up.
Huh? A robot?
Look, that's what she really looks like. It's her who's been deceiving you all from the start. Not only you, but herself too. To reinforce her make-believe as real. She prevented herself from accessing any memories that could contradict that. She even sealed away her own name. No! Stop! Why are you doing this? Kindly hurry up and remember me. Remember yourself. It's pretty rude of you to even forget your own name. No! I don't want to remember! Huh. Is that so? Looks like you still need an extra push.
Why does she have an accent? Like New York accent. It's very weird.
Yusuke senpai!
I must intervene.
What the?
A girl? Wait, you're a robot too?
You must remember, that is the only way the future will open up to you. You must accept it, no matter how painful it may be.
She's wearing Tim's. Yeah.
Your true name is 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys.
I guess it's like the mascot of Persona 3. To be continued. Yay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
So one.
Now,
I'll do
why don't you introduce yourself?
Yukiko next, apparently, because she's second. Yeah, there's a lot of stories, but they're not too long, thankfully.
Oh, here.
You should play Yosuke's one, because it's very funny.
Are you okay? Do you need any help?
Huh? No, it's okay. I want to do this by myself.
Are you sure? If you need a hand, don't hesitate to ask.
Good evening. This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Oh my, look at the time. Yuki-chan, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
You have only Yuichi, Yosuke, and Yukiko. Yeah, if you play through 2 of them, you unlock everyone else, so it's not that bad. You can play on easy as well, like I am, because I suck at fighting games. Is it accurate to say Danganronpa 1 is a visual novel? Yeah, it pretty much is. It literally is. He's a precious friend who transferred to Yosogami High here in Inaba last spring. He had to transfer back to school in the city because his parents returned from their jobs overseas. But I finally get to see him after 2 months. Just thinking about that news puts a smile on my face. People may think that I'm overreacting over just 2 months, but it still makes me happy. I mean, the year spent with Yukun was quite a special year for us. I'm sure that no one would believe me if I told them, but we got dragged into a serious case that occurred in this town last year and we solved it. The one who led the team we created then, the investigation team, was Yukun. Harasses you. I don't know what else that game, what Danganronpa would be if it wasn't a visual novel, because how else would you describe it? This game is pretty much like a visual novel, because there's nothing apart from fighting. I'm just reading a lot of text very quickly. It should be tagged visual novel because it is a visual novel.
The boys will eat a lot.
Speaking of,
I will too. I definitely shouldn't skim.
I tried Steins Gate, but it's not very optimized for PC, so I refunded it. So I'll just end up watching the anime.
Oh, it's Chie. I wonder if she forgot where we're meeting up tomorrow.
Chie Satonaka. She's been my best friend ever since I was little. She's also a member of the investigation team. We went through many things together as a result of last year's events, and now we're even closer than before. The email I received was a confirmation of our meeting place. That Chie. She must have gotten so excited over hearing that we were meeting up, and didn't bother paying attention to anything past that point. Haha, that's so Chie. But there was nothing more to the email.
The Midnight Channel is on the air again.
I started a lot of animes and I've only watched 1 episode of each, which isn't a smart thing to do, and I should stop doing that. But I did watch the first episode, which was pretty interesting. I started Your Lie in April, Steins Gate, Bleach. I can't remember what else. I'm watching Demon Slayer at the moment. I just finished episode 10, so I should catch up soon. And then I'm reading Tokyo Ghoul again, which is my favorite manga ever. That reminds me, I should make a video about it, like I said.
That's not possible.
Oh yeah, I have to catch up on Jujutsu. I keep missing the episodes each week. I have 2 episodes left to catch up on Jujutsu Kaisen. All of them. The first episode is really good, so I think you'll get hooked. And the animation is chef's kiss.
Oh, there you are. Someone's on the
So
phone
good.
for you, Yuki-chan. He said he was Kujikawa-san's manager and he wanted to ask you something.
Is that Laura Bailey as the waitress?
Hello, this is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, I'm sorry to call so late. My name is Inoue. I'm Rise Kujikawa's manager.
Yes, that's what I was told. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I can't reach Kujikawa. I was hoping you might know where she is.
That voice sounds very familiar.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Don't tell me. No, I can't go running to him with everything. There's no proof that it's happening again anyway. I shouldn't make him worry.
Yeah, this game has a lot of exposition about characters you already know if you played Persona 4 or 3. It's weird because why would you buy a Persona fighting game if you haven't played the other Persona games? Persona 5 fans who only played Smash are very weird. I don't know how they can call them. They just think Joker's cool and become a fan. And then watch a walkthrough. Maybe some of them don't even watch a Let's Play on YouTube. Yosuke-kun. I suck at Smash, so I don't know which characters are OP or not.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening. This is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment
But I did buy the Joker DLC.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back.
And I like how it has Persona 3 and 4 music.
Sheesh. Bet she was half asleep when she emailed you.
I haven't even unlocked Cloud yet. Also, I need Solid Snake as well.
Actually, I just received a phone call about Rise-chan disappearing. Well, not literally disappearing, but
I play Smash offline, so
anyway, it seems her people can't get in touch with her.
Really? She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
after all we talk about Rise-chan's disappearance, a slightly awkward silence falls upon the conversation. Has Yosuke-kun come to the same conclusion I have? There's a lot of reading in this game.
Carried away. First we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
Thank you, Yosuke-kun. There's still time.
and the cutscene, which I've already seen.
Why is this happening?
Yukiko, you're early.
Good morning, Chie. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came here.
Have you realized that Chie's face is just a circle? There's like no cheekbone dent thing
I actually made a box
in her
lunch for
face.
everyone. Let's eat it together.
Whoa, a boxed lunch? You made it?
Don't worry, I made sure to taste test it first, so it won't be like last year. I think.
Well, you've got a point.
The lip animations are very funny.
Calling us poison chefs, do we? Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh man, I can't wait to try it.
Hey there, sorry I'm late. I ran into this guy at the elevator. Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you. The guest of honor's finally here. You're looking well.
Welcome back. Should we?
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
This is my third time seeing this scene.
I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
This moves so quickly. It's so weird. Yeah, for some reason, Yu is voiced in everything else but Persona 4, the actual game. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind the silent protagonist thing, but it's just weird.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return,
I love Johnny Youngbush. He's the best. He's a Power Ranger, and Yosuke and Persona 3 protagonist, and protagonist of Danganronpa 2, and Nero from Devil May Cry, and a lot of people I love.
Oh, the team is back. Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, you speaking sounds natural because of JYB.
I don't think the applause is necessary.
I still need to watch the Persona 5 anime to hear Joker speak. I like his voice, but it's just really weird to hear him speak.
Let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here, too.
Naoto-kun. You know, I like every single female character in this game, unlike Persona 5. Well, the only character I don't like is Ann. And Oya. Or
Shown together. Plus, we're still here.
Chihaya. I don't even know who Chihaya is. She's... I don't even bother. Oya is just there. I prefer Lala-chan over Oya.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
I restarted Vanilla Persona 5 on New Game Plus because I wanted to go for the plat. So I'm not very sure if I'm very excited with that, but it must be done. I missed a lot of characters in P5R as well. I never finished Sojour's Social Link again, which I regret.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I guess playing vanilla
think about it.
will be beneficial for me because of Strikers. Maybe I can do it this month. Well, next month, technically, because it's still January, or end of January. Literally the end.
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
I wish I could go for the Persona 4 Golden Plat, but I don't have a
No
VR.
doubt that something's going on in there.
Oh, that's
Is
fine.
everyone ready?
It's fine.
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
I think you're better off with your Vita than I am.
Yukiko, it'll be all right. You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
Apprehensive. Did you know there was a special P4 Vita version? No, I didn't. I bet it was a Japan exclusive, like every other Persona console. Unfortunately, I would import one if I could, but shipping would be expensive.
Whoa, wait, there are still people in this aisle.
Get ready! Customers are going away!
I kind of regret selling the Vita I got because I could emulate games, but at the same time,
Let's go.
I could do it on PC, so it's not that much of an issue.
Isn't this different from you?
50p euros. You mean 500? Maybe I should have kept my Vita. I'll probably buy it in a few years when it's cheap as fuck. It's a really good console, but like Sony screwed themselves over with the thingy, the memory cards. Because no one wants to buy. Why wouldn't you just let people buy micro SD cards? I was gonna play on Golden Abyss when I had the Vita, because I downloaded 3 games in methods that are not. Yeah, I could also get trophies if I wanted to, but
It looks like an auditorium.
hacking the Vita is fun. Not that I hacked the Vita. I just second-hand experience.
Where's Chie? Yukun? Hello? Isn't anyone around?
I don't see any there. Not to flex, but my Twitter PFP is very pretty. Yeah, it is. It really is. Kyoko is best girl. I didn't really care about her at first, but she grew on me a lot.
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami. The P1 Grand Prix is up. There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel.
When you play Danganronpa 2 and you finish it, you should watch the anime, because it's really, it's pretty good.
But first, the General has a few words for you all.
Despite my perplexity, the big man's on the stage. Teddy.
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Where's that chewing coming from?
Teddy got dripped.
Just a sound effect?
Well, I don't see the problem. Kyoko looks different in the anime. And Makoto as well.
Still haven't figured out what's going on?
It was very weird hearing Makoto as a boy's name. I guess that's Japan. I'm so used to Makoto from Persona.
Daddy, that was close. I'm sorry, but every time that hat fits you.
I love Yukiko.
What's so funny? Are you sure you want to keep laughing like that? Keep it up. You won't be able to reach your most cherished thing.
It's just that outfit. My most cherished thing.
I love the voice acting in this game.
That's it. I'm angry now. If you won't listen when I tell you things, you'll have to find out the hard way. Bring out the next opponent!
Yes, sometimes it's over the top and sometimes it's
Yosuke-kun.
realistic, I guess.
Of course I am. Now let's just hurry up and do this. I'll take this opportunity to overcome the Amagi challenge in a different way.
No, Magi challenge. Wow.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Isn't it pretty late to be getting cold feet? You're killing the mood here. Hurry up and get ready, Yukiko.
I'll never forgive Abby for calling Chie's voice annoying. You and me both.
Yosuke-kun, what's
There's a
going
line,
on to you?
and he crossed it.
Tell me you really want to fight.
That's a no-go.
Can't you see what kind of mess we're in? We really need to get our act together.
Yikes! Yep, sure enough, Miss Goody Two-Shoes ruins a moment again. You're always like that, you know? Always just going with the crowd.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. I meant to say you just jump on whatever the easy way out is.
Oh, you escaped.
That's not true.
You said you thought things over and decided to take over the inn, but I bet you came to that conclusion the same way. You tried to act all high and mighty by saying you were determined, but you were just trying not to rock the boat. It's too much trouble thinking on your own, so you closed your eyes to everything. Isn't that right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes?
Now there's something you don't see every day. What are you thinking so hard about, Yosuke?
What was that
Oh,
supposed
the
to mean?
music.
But it's nothing.
What? Come on, you can tell me. Here, I'll help you with whatever it is. Huh?
Hey!
Oh, this is for our guidance counseling.
Hey, don't look at that.
Oh, so you're having a hard time deciding on your future.
Can it? Anyway, what about you? Come on, Chie. Knowing you, it must be something incredible, right?
I'll be the type of guy to play P4G before P5 just because everyone. Yeah. I can't believe. Man.
Very funny. I'm all set on what I want to do.
I'm not gonna say anything.
It sounded like you meant it.
Did you think I was lying? That's pretty
I mean, I'm
rude,
glad
you
he's
know?
playing it,
I'm
but
totally serious about
yeah,
it.
Seriously?
you're not
What about
wrong.
you then, Yukiko? Are you gonna take over the inn after all?
That's the plan. I gave it a lot of thought, but in the end, that's what I'm going with.
This man's probably more interested in P5 than the biggest P5 stands.
Does that make me the only one still
Yeah.
undecided? It's impossible.
Man likes Ann. He defends her without even playing the game. I don't understand his mindset,
Man, that's amazing.
his thought
Yukiko.
process.
Next to Chie and her, whatever pops into my head, I can tell you're set on this.
Hey, what did you just say?
No, it's not an easy way out.
The taste is indeed lacking. I think P5 is a better entry point of how much easier it's made.
Sure, fine. It's
I
useless
feel
talking
like
about it. An idiot like me wouldn't understand
if you
what
play
Goody
Persona
Two-Shoes
5
like you
first,
think.
it's harder to play the other or the older games because you're used to how much better their palaces and dungeon stuff works. Come Jiraiya. And the gameplay is much more polished and stuff. Bang, bang, bada, bang, 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 bada, bang, bang, bang. So I feel like Persona 4, I always recommend playing Persona 4 before 5 because I feel like if I were to do that, I'd appreciate 5 a lot more with how the palaces and dungeons work, as well as what was I saying?
Well, here goes the first battle. Captain versus Snow Black is about to begin. Who will Lady Luck smile?
And also there's the thing about the Igor in Persona 5 without spoiling anything. But yeah. I haven't heard her say it in Persona 4D dancing. Hey, this no domestic abuse in this house. Wow. Hey, okay. Oh, 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 oh. Die, bitch. Okay. No. Okay. Oh wow. Yukiko is so graceful. Wow. I think I'll stop the stream after the next fight.
Now that was one relentless battle.
And I don't know when that is, because this is very long.
Nothing is staged or worked, folks. You can just make sure you let your fists do the talking.
Oh, Yosuke-kun. I'm sorry I didn't go easy on you.
Nah, I really am worthless scum. I'm sorry you have to put up with me.
Huh?
Yukiko, I understand what you wanted to say, but I need a moment. I don't think my heart can take any more right now. All right. I think my heart will be okay. Yukiko-san? Are you hurt or anything?
Huh? No, I'm fine. But Yosuke-kun, are you sure your heart's okay? You look pretty shaken up.
That ain't... I mean, that's not true. Huh? Damn it. Wish we had something to go on.
I did notice that there were some shadowy people around us while we were fighting.
They don't seem hostile, but still eerie.
Yeah, they look like students or shadows. Well, they were too well behaved to be the kind of shadows we're used to. Well, they're not going to attack us. We can leave them alone for now.
Oh, another thing. Terry
Teddy's
said that if
there.
I don't fight, I won't be able to reach my most cherished thing.
Most cherished? Like something that's really important to you?
It's me.
Oh,
Me.
maybe he meant me.
No.
I doubt that.
Only a gentle denial could hit so hard.
Oh, could it be... Oh no, did I drop it somewhere?
That was amazing.
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun. I need to go look for it.
Huh? Look for what? Hey, Yukiko, you can't go alone. It's too dangerous.
He'll take. I don't think Yosuke's real, Kim. Sorry to deliver the bad news.
Wait up!
Yosuke-kun, what are you doing? Is that a mime act?
No, it's... There's some invisible wall here. What the hell? You got through, but I can't.
Did I forget to tell you? Only the winner can move on to the next fight.
I'm sorry. Truth hurts sometimes. I'm just saving you from, you know, more pain. The worst pain. I'm just helping you out.
do then? I can't get out of here.
That's right. So, but you're stuck there, Yosuke.
Some of these storylines don't match up because you win with the other characters. It's very weird.
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun. I have to go.
Wait, you're seriously ditching me? Yukiko! Yukiko! Is this for real?
For real?
What am I supposed to do if I have to take a leak?
I can't hear for real or read for real without thinking of Ryuji.
Did anyone lose something? Huh? Excuse you, dropped this. You're a careless one, ain't you? You want to be more careful.
You be more careful. I can hear the Tims. Yeah, I don't like it much. It feels weird compared to everyone else's accents who are normal. Then she's just like there with her New York, Boston, or Brooklyn accent.
You can still eat it. Maybe.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Box lunch?
Boxed.
Yeah. It's all jumbled up now, so I can't give this to anyone.
Bit. Oh, were you gonna share it with your friends?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Wow, that sounds great. You made it so you could enjoy it with everyone, huh? I'd love to do something like that myself. You gotta enjoy your youth while you can, right?
Youth.
By the way, what are you... Oh,
That's the point of sharing
Yukiko
this.
Amagi. So, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm the student council president. It would be weird if I wasn't at school.
You know, grey hair and red eyes looks very weird.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant. Are you,
What? What are you talking about?
Talking.
There's that wackadoo event going on right now, ain't there?
Oh, I know now.
They can't pull stunts like that on
Like
campus.
now.
That's why I'm looking under every rock for him, so I can shut the whole shebang down.
Shebang.
excuse me. Wackadoo? Does that mean it's not good? And you're looking all around the school so you can put a stop to this tournament?
Well, that's what I said, ain't it? I can't believe they didn't run this by the student council first. Not that we ever would have approved a cockamamie event like this. Anyway, I gotta go stop this tournament. You too, you know? Hear that?
Huh? Wait a moment. I'm not
Yeah.
participating
She,
in
I
a
don't.
choice.
She has this conversation with everyone. Everyone. There's. I don't understand. Zach.
I can't believe they're even roping normal students into this. You should get yourself home and leave the rest to me.
To me. So much reading. Oh yeah, Strikers next month, from tomorrow next month, this month or whatever, I'm excited. I want to go in as blind as possible.
Oh, I bet you miss me so much.
Hetty, you better stop this right now or else.
Aw, are you in a bad mood? I was looking forward to you trying to score with Buzz. No matter how mad you get, the battles won't stop. The thing is to fight and fight and fight to the bitter end, Yuki-chan. So you'd better make up your mind.
I pre-ordered the Digital Deluxe as well. Not a bad. I would have bought on PC, but then my sister also likes Persona, and unfortunately I have to buy it on PlayStation because the PS4 is in the living room now and she plays on that. So guess the only reason I wanted it on PC was to
What are you so upset
to
for?
download the soundtrack on PC. Maybe I can download it, import it to PC, I don't know, so I can import it to Spotify. We'll see. At least I can play it now, yeah.
Gee, thank goodness you're okay. I was worried with all the strange things going on.
I'm so glad that she is safe. Blah 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 blah.
I found Yosuke-kun in the gym, so all that's left is to find Yu-kun and head for where Teddy is. What? I don't want to do that.
Huh?
Chie, how come I have to help? Just so you know, I'm having a blast with this P1 Grand Prix. You're always like that, Yukiko. You just assume you'll get your way.
This is not the real Chie.
Have you ever thought about the problem you cause for others? You may not realize, but you completely rely on us. That box lunch you brought today is a perfect example. Nobody ever said they wanted you to make them one.
No.
Wow.
I didn't mean it to be like that.
The cattiness is through the roof here. Let's get today's episode of Girls Gone Feral started.
There you go again, the same old I didn't mean crap from you. You think that excuses you from relying on other people?
That's very mean.
Yukiko, I'm serious about this. Let's settle this once and for all. Here goes Persona!
I can't wait to play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax with more characters. Hey, what's the range on it? That's a lot of range. Hey, relax. She's just smiling while doing it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey. Ooh. Yeah, there's two versions. Well, there's this version, and then Ultimax is a sequel to this game, which takes place literally a day after the day this game takes place in. And then it has more characters as well and stuff. And it came out after Gold, because this game came out before Golden, and then Ultimax came out after Golden, and then, yeah. There's a lot of canonness to... It's a mess. But it's fun. I like hearing the characters interact again. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream because I streamed for 2 hours now. So, thanks for joining. See you next time.